But, enough of that. USF Green, Northeastern University, getting underway. Flom's the only player on the pitch who is a Season 1 veteran of Collegiate Rocket League, and he makes his re-debut for Northeastern, if you will. Banger Boy, quick shot, and a follow-up already is going to be Sean and USF Green taking the first lead.
That was quick. The demo coming out from Feenster, leading the charge. Floms had to get that save to the corner. Getting it out to the middle, not enough. Sean easily putting that one away. And USF right off kickoff was swarming. We'll see if they keep that aggression up all game.
We'll at least have to play back on this kickoff. It might be a chance for Northeastern to get set up, but they don't get the touches they need. They're forced back, too committed on the back wall. And so, well, Northeastern maybe feeling a little jumpy to start with a couple double commits and the miscommunication.
That's a good center ball. The pre-flip from Sean. USF coming out swinging, and I love this pass. Banger, he knew that Sean was in the middle and was able to get that right out in front of him. And it was a bit of a stretch, but still the pre-flip from Sean, already scoring 2. So we'll keep our eyes on him. He's on watch for the hat trick, and we're not even a minute in.
And you like what you see from Banger Boy. He had that light the demo into the light shot on the first one, and then he had that sick pass. But Northeastern finally on the blue half. Flom's in the air, but he misses the net. Oh, and Synthex was shading a little too far to the left. He's able to recover, take the ball away for Northeastern, but they're really struggling to hang on to it in general, James. Another double commit in front of the net.
It's now, though, Jorby, I would say Floms and company, they're looking much better right now, Jorby. They're getting a lot of pressure. They're keeping USF Green in their own half. We'll see if they can slot it in. Synthex, off that extreme pressure, able to finally get one in.
Nicely done as well. Patient, knowing you got the winger on, or Synthex right there. And that corner pass can always be deadly, especially when you catch the defensive rotation. If everybody's along the back wall, there's nothing more threatening than a pass coming back out of the corner into the attacking third. It just takes a defender so much more effort, boost-wise and speed-wise, to get back to the ball, and Synthex puts in his second. Northeastern, well, it's all tied up.
Yeah, it was a hot start for USF, but then Northeastern answers right back. That one top shelf.
Nicely done. But after that first kickoff, USF Green, they've had a couple of good progressions, but now losing the ball on the kickoff. Oh, it almost got muscled through. Feenstar picked up the save. Hopping in front was Banger Boy. Feenstar had no boost. Northeastern on the prowl in front of the net, but Sean will boom it away, giving a little bit of space to the South Florida Green.
That touch from Synthex, catching the defense by surprise. This is actually a good situation here. Frazier, rather. Gonna pop that up. Sean. Looks like he did get that flip reset. But that is a disastrous pass.
Ooh. Banger Boy gets this, and it's Synthex who's got to be able to save this, and it's just a poor touch. Going a little too fast, and he ended up squaring up on the ball behind it, but he's got too much momentum going to the right, so he's going to get no forward momentum on that ball. Ends up just giving it up right into Banger Boy, and those are the balls you hope to get as an attacker, James.
Yeah, that was a freebie.
Oh, he still got the goal. I thought Banger Boy picked up the save.
And that is how you respond after giving up a goal. Frazier able to blast that one by. The defense struggled to get back in time, and this one has just been back and forth. It feels like a full game has already passed, but we're not even at the halfway point. 6 goals scored already.
It hasn't really been that many shots from either team, especially Northeastern. Only 7 on the net, and here comes the 8th! Oh, Floms, flex your guns!
Floms. We'll take another look at this one. On the goal line, overpowers that challenge, but that demo was what really sealed the deal. 7 goals, Jorby. This has been a lot of offense, not much defense to speak of.
Defense is a crutch. Just score more
Double
goals. Or just
demo!
demo. 2 demos. Oh, Banger Boy has Feedstar go full bulldozer. Look at him go.
Feedstar gets one. Boom, another. He's going on a killing spree.
We're going to get 10 goals total. We just crossed the halfway mark. There really is no defense. Look, here comes the 9th goal right now. Ready for this? Oh, no, he's going to get up and get that. All right. Backboard defense
It's
is
like
back.
a 1v1 game
hang on.
with the score line.
Oh, no, the demo.
So many demos already, Jorby. Demos, goals. They are going at it right now.
It's just, back to your 1v1 comment, just one challenge is the difference most of the time. Then all of a sudden everyone else is out of position and the ball's in the net, and Sean backflips.
Yeah.
He didn't have a lot of boost. That was really going to be tough
If
to
Sean
reach.
had boost, that would have been the perfect setup. Great pass, and a Doink will test the backboard. Banger's waiting. He's been waiting for this pass. It finally comes. He hits the post.
Oh.
And I like this from USF Green. They're continuing to look for those center balls. Bound to come through eventually if they can keep getting quality looks like that.
Now, the Northeastern have done a pretty good job on defense on this last push. Not hitting it right into another USF Green player. In fact, they've been going laterally a lot of the time, and over each touch, USF Green have gone farther and farther back beyond the midfield line. But they got a couple of clears here. Feedstar's, he's fed up watching them pass the ball, so he's just going to demo some more.
Yeah, he's hungry for blood. Missed that play. But you see a double commit from Floms and Synthex. That's going to put this last ball on Frazier. He does get the stop. But more center balls.
Oof. And Feenstar wanted to try to catch that ball, but didn't end up tilting his car up high enough. But there's been a couple of possessions now for USF Green. It's been tight, but the amount of time that has elapsed since the last goal was when the last 8 goals were scored in that amount of time, about a minute and a half, or about 2 minutes, I guess. But we're now winding down in regulation, and a very long game one could end up still going to overtime. Sean trying to muscle that ball away from Jay Frazier, and Banger Boy can't get there either. Northeastern surviving on their own half. Open net, get on it before it touches the ground, and they couldn't do it! They threw it! They absolutely bungled
A
it!
hospital ball when the game could have been over. That was a shank.
Oh, you gotta feel gutted. Those are the easy ones. And now if USF Green take this game, well, the tilt factor comes into play. I know I certainly would be slightly upset that that ball didn't go in the net, but still one more chance to close things out for Northeastern. Nothing available in the corner, and actually the entire rotation got blown by, and Banger Boy almost got that pass out somehow, but they're going to have to try again. Northeastern back on offense. Here straight in front, taken away. Still waiting for a shot. Here's a pass in front, and now the shot comes. Oh, to the top corner. He missed, but the follow-up is good. Floms puts it in their face, and Northeastern take the game.
Northeastern, they could have ended it at 0 seconds, but they end it now in overtime. That passing was looking good. Rebound coming out to Floms, and he'll seal it. What an action-packed game one that was.
I thought Northeastern were about to suffer the one-too-many pass syndrome where you were expecting that shot to come through for Synthex, but no. Right there waiting in front of the net, or excuse me, it was Jay Frazier getting it over to Synthex. Either way, that passing was something else. That was awesome to see. They weren't really able to get those kind of passing plays together at the beginning of the game, even though they were scoring a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it started out with USF scoring the first 2 goals, Sean. In what, the first minute, getting a couple in, and it looked like Northeastern might be on the back foot, but then they answered back, and then we saw trading blows, and then the 0-second goal. I was certain that it was going to happen. There was 3 attackers, no defenders. The ball was bouncing off the backboard. And like you said, Jorby, you're on tilt. If you lose that game after that kind of play, I think you're on tilt. But now Northeastern must be feeling good, especially making up for a mistake like that.
Yeah, no sweat now. You got the W, so the 0-second miss never happened. And you never got to talk about it, right? Well, maybe not. Here come USF Green. It was a shootout in game 1. Something tells me it's going to be a little different in game number 2. Flams was able to pick up that next save, but the passing's starting to heat up for USF Green as well.
I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, and we're still seeing a ton of demos.
Yeah. I mean, they've been pretty effective. Oh, Hanger Boy actually just hops right over the defender and picks up the goal.
Yeah, you can see Frazier, I'm not sure if he got bumped, just missed. Flams cheating up, was expecting a challenge. It never came. And a bouncing ball, easy path for Banger Boy to take. So USF, they scored first last time, got out to a lead. They couldn't hold it. And it was a high-scoring game. It all pretty much happened in the first half of the game. We'll see how this continues to play out.
If the South Florida Green are feeling good about their chances, you want Feenstar to keep demoing people because that seemed to be his specialty. And just feed the ball to Sean. I think Sean has had probably the highest accuracy out of anyone on USF Green in this match so far. It's a nice steal from Feenstar. But overall, James, I really think that Sean has had the best of the control yet for the USF Green. And another shot going to be saved by Banger Boy, who's also looked pretty solid. But that just rolls into the net. Sean picks up a pretty quick goal here for the USF Green.
Frazier was mid-flip. He was going for corner boost. And Sean had the perfect line on that. Frazier was thinking that this ball was going to be going up the wall or something. They wouldn't take the shot. Very unfortunate that he was caught mid-flip, but got a knife for the net. Apparently, Sean getting another goal.
He's like sitting at his own defensive third, and, Frazier's probably thinking, I'm not expecting Feenstar to put this into the net. But now, it's 3-0.
Yeah, Feenstar, he had hardly any boost left. Saw that path to the lower corner. And he was on the Fennec in game 1. Decided to switch it up. Now, rocking the Dominus.
That innate power is so tempting. You don't have to boost it all to get so much power with the Dominus, but, a nice little move by Synthex, who you want to talk about Northeastern for a little bit. Synthex has been quite a standout performer, and here he is behind the ball again. A couple of taps, but defended. The USF Green looked to get out.
Team bump from Banger Boy and Feenstar, but it's still going to work out for him. The shot denied by Synthex. And it's still not impossible for Northeastern to come back, and this could be a chance. Good bounce, and the shot's wide. You feel like if Northeastern was able to slide back into this game, that was the moment where they would start doing it. The shot coming wide. That was a good bounce.
Oh, man. Northeastern I think part of the problem is that they are positioning with expectation and optimism in their mind. Oh, yeah. USF Green, they're just going to bang the ball to the side. So I'm just going to, shade over to the wall, start going up the ramp. Oh, what's that? Banger Boy threw it inside the middle of the pitch? Or just like we saw Sean score on earlier. Northeastern really are trying to hug the sidewalls, and USF Green are picking them apart on it. They're constantly having to make up for lost ground. And Synthex has to pick up another save.
Just good speed all around from USF. Been beating Northeastern to the ball time and time again. Denying the backboard. They do again here. Sean putting that off to the side. And the help is there from teammates. You can see it even in the midfield. Sean getting that win as well. USF, they're setting the pace right now. But Northeastern, they weren't out of it. But you feel like missing that one shot. That really took the wind out of the sails.
Certainly one they had to hit. And it just had so much similarity to the 0-second miss that ended up not mattering when they got the victory. But then you look at game 2, and you see how it can still come back to haunt you. I mean, Northeastern have played so much defense. They only have 2 shots on net. You got 9 shots for USF Green, and they've collected on a third of them. So you know, Banger Boy and company are feeling quite great about their position against Northeastern, even after that last shootout. For Northeastern to put a 5 spot on you, and now you've put them to nothing with 40 seconds remaining, great adjustments by the USF Green.
And they're looking much better, but this is a scoring chance. Feenster couldn't get the touch, but perhaps Northeastern was thinking that he would.
Oh, Banger Boy. Wanted to pass out to Feenster. Sean will cover the gap, but it will keep USF Green waiting for the next touch from Northeastern. Well, Feenster, he was trying to finesse that ball over to Sean. With the little boost that he has, he'll buy some time. He'll collect on his way out. USF Green, one more challenge for them, and with the timer where it is unlikely, nigh impossible for Northeastern to come back from this, and the series is all tied up. USF Green made quite a statement in game 2.
Impossible is about as unlikely as it gets, I would say. And the series tied right back up, Jorby. I think USF looked like the better team on this one, and game 1 was such a slugfest. So many demos. It was a demolition derby as well, but we started to see it stabilize a bit. Northeastern didn't go without chances, but they definitely weren't striking like you'd expect. USF controlling all of the boosts, getting that help at the midfield. Yeah. They were getting a lot of backboard bounces as well. It seemed like Northeastern just lacked the boost to even defend the backboard. So a very solid game.
That's what I was seeing with Northeastern, but like sometimes they'd be their own worst enemy, where they would just position expecting the ball to be, you know, banged over on the sides. Instead, it's, you know, USF Green being like, well, they're all just spread out, and we're just going to boom this ball right in the center. And then you see everybody on Northeastern converge to try to make a save, and like the backboard is never defended because of it. So I don't know what's going on with the field awareness for Northeastern, but they aren't giving far, and USF Green showing maybe there's a little more to the roster than what the schedule has shown them so far. They haven't had to play a lot of perceived tougher teams yet, and this would probably be the one that has been the toughest so far for the USF Green. This isn't even, you know, if you look at the schedules, they're denoted as USF-2 or USF-2 or USF Green, so it isn't even the A squad of USF, which they are quite good. But right now it's already started, James. On the kickoff, USF grabbed the ball and starting to steal the boost away again, so Northeastern are going to have to be stretching.
Flom's going to touch that down. Jay Frazier going to be in the corner. Feenster, trying to get that ball all on his own to the corner. He does, bounces into the middle, off the crossbar, down and out. Feenster wants to get that center. John, that pop looking good, but Frazier will head it off to the side. Flom's trying to get it to Synthex. Quality challenge. Banger to the corner. Feenster staying in the play, hunting for a bump. Synthex does have to jump, but he'll get back to the ground in time. Feenster. Small tap. And Jorby, I'm going to have to kick you out. Sean to the corner. Feenster will pop it up. Now ball off to the side. Banger Boy. It's going to go for the center. Feenster is waiting. Receives the pass. Gets the shot and gets the goal. They saw it coming. Northeastern had to just watch. What a pass from Banger Boy and the finish from Feenster over that final defender. And USF, they pick up where they left off in game 2. Sean in the corner, and it's a bit of an overcommit. See if this counterattack can happen. Synthex will tap it up, but the touch was a little too hard. Got away from him. Sean going to be up. Taps it to the middle. Synthex. The shot around one. Banger Boy will tap it off the backboard. Jay Frazier lets it drop. Synthex off the backboard again, but Sean will have enough boost to get to that ball. And now clear downfield. We'll see how Frazier deals with it.
Now, this has been a very good showing from the Green, the USF Green, if you will. Very like textbook offensive rotations where There's a lot of focus on boost steals, and they're winning those. And there's a lot of focus on staying aggressive, but not trying to push too far. You don't have all three players sitting in front of the box, 2 players trying to recover off the back wall, and they have to make one good stop, forcing Northeastern back, but it's been really tough for Northeastern to hang on to this ball. They get over 2, and back is Sean to pick up the save, but it's not over. Synthex shoveled it out. Flom's shot is denied and taken back to the corner by Banger Boy. Sean, follow up clear. Northeastern still struggling for a goal. The passes are connecting, but the shot is non-existent for Northeastern.
Quality looks from Northeastern, and that demo, you saw Frazier would have been the recipient of that pass, but got demoed. USF showing the sturdiness of their defense, but I like the looks from Northeastern. They are not laying down. This is still a ball game. Only 1 goal separating the teams, but we're getting close to the end of the game. Seems like Northeastern, even in game 2, was struggling to figure out this USF defense after they were able to score quite a bit in game 1.
Oh, and 2 commit there. And nobody has to jump for that ball on the backboard because the follow-up shot went with the previous one. And Feenstra is going to get an easy goal for the Green on the counterattack. No chance for Northeastern.
I love that. The shot from Sean, it forced Synthex to go for it. He was expecting it to potentially be on net. It hits the back wall, bouncing out, setting up that easy goal for Feenstra. But Feenstra, he really deserved that goal. It was such a quality outlet pass to Sean to kickstart that counterattack. So USF, they're really starting to set themselves apart. Another hard shot.
Love all the passing we're seeing. Like if there's a difference between last season of CRL with newer teams and this season of CRL with new teams, is that the creativity on offense is, it's leagues ahead, James, of where any other season has been. And I feel like almost a broken record saying that, because I feel like we do say it every season. But look at this USF Green team. I mean, Feenstra, he gets a couple nice challenges, but I'm more so thinking about the infield passing. Always looking for each other, and Feenstra snuck through traffic for the 3rd goal. USF Green are stomping Northeastern.
He's slotting that lower corner. That was just a beautiful shot. A hat trick for him. And he's standing out this game. And I'd given kudos to Sean, but Feenstra really the star so far in game 3.
Oh, Banger Boy got a couple. Sean has to come in to follow up. But you said game 3 would be critical, James. Game 3 is looking a lot like game 2. More South Florida Green dominance and more question marks for Northeastern University. Where are the wins? Where are the goals? Because it's 2 straight games now that Northeastern have been shut out in regulation.
As USF tidying up, you could tell that first game was a bit of nerves, especially in the first half when you saw about 8 goals go in. It was definitely one of those, oh man, game 1 on stream situations. But USF, since then, starting to get in a rhythm. Northeastern, they had a few looks, but only 3 shots, as you can see. USF just looked like the better team now. 2 games in a row, 2 shutouts in a row. I would say they are the favorite going in to what could be this final game of the series. Northeastern going to have to go back to the drawing board to figure out what to do.
I mean, what do you do when Sean is carrying the ball as well as he is, and Feenstra just seems to, turn the ball to gold every time he touches it? It's been really difficult to get by, and then Banger Boy's passes have kept Northeastern on the ground because they're never really ready to challenge the pass. They're always trying to receive the pass, and they're just too flat on defense. That's the only way I can describe it. And it all goes back to the boosts. It always comes back to the boost, doesn't it?
And how
for
you
Northeastern,
use it,
they haven't had a lot of it.
How you use it, Jorby.
Yeah.
It's, we saw a lot of demos in game 1. And Northeastern, we didn't really see much of that in these past 2 games. So we'll see what they do, what kind of adjustments they make.
Like the start from Floms on the challenge. The shot from Jay Frazier is denied, but now Northeastern are able to take an aggressive position. Midfield's a little tougher, and in fact, they're forced into a retreat the whole way back, and Jay Frazier just can't get the touch he wants out of it. In fact, Banger Boy makes life really awkward for Northeastern, and Syntex has to use a ton of boost to hope for Floms to get to that.
But I like that challenge. I like that challenge from Floms, immediately going high, and getting another quality touch on defense.
It's just hanging on to the ball. They can't do it. Like Jay Frazier, he's just hoping for a hard clear there because he's got no boost. He still has no boost, but he's done well enough to keep the ball out on these last 2 touches. But it's just been
the corner's
all right,
gone as
I'm
well.
rotating in the net.
Finally, he gets the bid.
They can't get anything. They can't get anything.
And another boost steal coming out from Sean. Oh, wow, Sean.
Ooh.
Thought he might be doing a magic trick there.
I was a believer. Yeah, they'll just put it in the text, want to buy boosts. That's how Northeastern feels right now. Unfortunately, boost is pretty expensive on the market, and USF Green aren't giving any of it up. Here's another shot. It's light, though, and wide. Syntex will easily handle the ball.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, the back pass is right over the head, and somehow Fiendster from the grave kicks that ball. Oh, not from the grave. He got the demo, but it still got the touch.
That was a scary moment.
Here comes another shot.
That was a scary moment.
Whew. Another high ball for Floms. You know, can Northeastern hang on to this ball in the attacking half? That's a weak shot and beautiful follow-up from Banger Boy. Now he's going to have to race towards this. Ends up chipping Floms. And still the rotation is solid as Sean picked it up. He got bumped off the play. Oh, he used the rest, or not the rest, but half of his boost left
bump.
to try to find the dunk.
And that could have been disastrous if Fiendster hits that a bit harder. But we're seeing Northeastern, they're getting chances, but the finishing has been lacking these past few games. You're going to need to find the net. Now, 2 games shut out. They're still shut out. We're over half gone in this game as well. You wonder if the confidence is starting to wane, especially on the offensive end when they've had good looks but have not been able to step up.
Ooh, and that's not the touch you want from Jay Frazier either. He used all his boost there, and boosts still at a premium for Northeastern. Syntex going to move downfield on the pass, but Banger Boy punts the ball away from him. Northeastern now back on defense. The quick pass to Fiendster is turned away to the side. Ooh, nice carry, and dropped it on the nose of Jay Frazier, but this is all flaw.
Oh, this was gorgeous. Frazier, the air dribble right to him. It was a pinch as well. That was how you write the play up. That was absolutely stunning.
Oh, my brain got so confused because I saw Floms got the goal. I was like, wait, was he the one in that carry? I was like, I'm pretty sure it was Syntex, and I was all mixed up. It was Syntex on the carry. Wow.
It was actually Frazier.
Oh, that's a great challenge.
Fiendster.
Oh, my gosh.
Fiendster getting the lower corner response.
How many times is he going to score from right here?
And that was a 50 as well. It kicks right out to him.
That's crazy. Fiendster has scored from like that exact spot 3 different times in this match.
Hitting
3
that
different
lower
times.
corner as well. Same exact shot.
They're all grounders. It's crazy.
The worm burner.
Classic. And Northeastern, still the lack of offense is hurting. They put on more shots in this game than they did in the last 2 combined. It's 5. That's good for 1 less than the USF Green.
That demo.
Still within their grasp.
It really is.
Yeah.
But that demo, though, is so smart. That gave so much space. And now another demo. We're seeing USF utilize the demo game. And I really think it's going to be what sets them apart if they can keep it up.
And it really hurts, too, because that last demo came right after he picked up the canister. So it's like, even when Northeastern are winning the boost, they're losing it. Sean, his shot saved, and a nice follow-up
That was
touch.
such a tough defensive situation. And not only to slow the play down, but to get it cleared to the corner so close to the wall. That denies any quick rebound chance. That was a perfect play, but Banger Boy, with 21 seconds left, picks the pocket of Northeastern.
Synthex, his launch wasn't good. He was way too low, and everybody else was just trying to recover. Flams was still coming back on the opposite side of the field. That ball had to be Synthex's. And a risky challenge. Play risky games, and sometimes you get burned. Banger Boy, it's a high challenge for Fiendster. It's denied, but this is it, crunch time. And 10 seconds left for Northeastern to stay alive in the set. Setting it once for Synthex was Jay Frazier. Now Flams, he's going to look for Synthex, and it's denied. Fiendster's first to the ball. The clock runs out. Flams has a last-ditch effort to throw the ball into the air. Synthex next up. They get beyond midfield, but there's no boost left in the tank, and the USF Green, South Florida, take down Northeastern. They're 4-0 on the season.
Great start to the season for them, and I thought Fiendster had an outstanding series. He really was everywhere. Defensive plays, offensive plays. Wonderful series from him. I was looking to Sean to be that standout player, but to me, Fiendster was that player for South Florida.
Fiendster stepping up big time. It feels like Banger Boy, Sean, and Fiendster all had their moments in each of the games that they won. And Northeastern, the same issues plagued them the whole match, James. All the stuff that we mentioned, they were never able to secure their own boosts consistently. They were never able to find gaps against USF Green. They struggled in the 50-50 department. Pretty much anything that they tried to do, there was a lot of focus on passing, but passing only gets you so far when you don't have anything in the tank to push the ball forward. And the USF Green took massive advantage of that. Kudos to them. I think there are more eyes on this team now that they've taken down Northeastern.
Yeah, I think so. And it was close to being a sweep, but Northeastern, they had a lot of fight. You could tell even at the end, making that game close. That was a fun series to watch. But South Florida, you could tell they were just the better team out there today, and they're getting the win.
Well, coming up next, we have Akron versus Penn State, the top of the East, going to take on the Nittany Lions. Who wins that one? Well, you'll find out after the break.